Let's see. Are we on? I think so. I think we're on. Yeah. Have my pajamas on. Yes, I do. Well, hello. Oh my goodness. I was writing like a crazy person. Yes, I was writing like a crazy person. You know what I need to do? I'm gonna wait a minute. But I got my whipped cream, and I got some surprises from the Dollar Tree. So this is pretty exciting. I think I'm gonna wait a minute though. Just this is crazy. I literally was writing so fast. Hi, Gail. How are you? Welcome at this late hour of the evening. It's not even that late. I thought it was going to be a lot later, but I'm so excited. So I just went to the Dollar Tree because I said, I got to get, hey, Teresa, I got to get something for this fun filled festivity. And guys, all right, not for anything, the Dollar Tree, look at that. And I thought this was perfect for tonight because it's a wonderful life when Steve Perry's in it. Right? Come on, you know it's true. And Kathy, how are you? Lisa, Maria, everybody, hello in the house. Say wayo. So yeah, that was $1 at the Dollar Tree. I love that. So of course we're gonna make Al put that up later. And I got a hat because I'm like, you gotta have a hat at a Christmas party. Well, it's a Steve Perry party. So, and I did have a party for him. When did I have the party for him? I had a birthday party. I made a cake and everything. What is that? Oh, it's like a tag. So I had a birthday party for him. I think it was last year. Oh, it's kind of cute. It's all right. It's kind of silly, but I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Do I care? Nope, I don't. Charlotte, I love the dollar. The Dollar Tree is just my faves. And B40. Yes, I am in Steve Perry heaven. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. So, Sharon, how are you? Yes, you know what? I have to tell you guys, I thought it was going to be a little bit longer. That's why I'm a little perclamped right now cuz I'm writing in my notebook, going crazy like a maniac. And then all of a sudden, it's over. I said, wait a minute. I have to put my hat on. I have to get my Dollar Tree items. I'm not ready yet. But you know what I'm going to do right now? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to shake up my whipped cream because I told you guys I was going to get whipped cream. Now, this was strange. So I know, I put too much on my plate. I really do. I ran to Market Basket tonight. I'm a crazy person. I love to just fit as much into one day as I possibly can. And they didn't have much whipped cream. Like, I was really looking forward to getting some chocolate flavored whipped cream for my Steve Perry hot chocolate, but it didn't happen. So, you know what I got? Nitro cream. What is that? Nitro cream. This thing was $4. So I said, okay, I'm going to try me some Ready Whip nitro cream. Let's see. All right. I'm going to try it. And can I just tell you? This is my Starbucks large mug that I got at a yard sale for probably 50 cents, maybe 25. I don't know. So I'm going to put that in there. Oh, gross. Why? Wait a minute. That shouldn't be liquid. For $4, someone should come here and put it in my cup for me. That's what I'm thinking. Come on now. Do me right, whipped cream. Okay, this is weird. It's shooting out like
Kiki.
It's liquid.
Kiki.
I'm very upset right now. I'm going to call Ready Whip tomorrow. That's disgusting. Now let me see. Wait a minute. I got to try it.
Kiki.
What?
Shake the can up. Just shake it.
I did.
Shake it away from you. Shake it and see what happens.
Oh, it tastes
then.
good though.
Hello, everybody.
All right, can I just show you? Hold on. This is the weirdest thing on the planet. Like, it tastes fine. But now what? Watch this. Watch. Ready? What is that? That's not whipped cream. That's liquid. You guys saw it here. I just bought this thing.
Yeah, it's gross.
Nitro cream my butt. I don't like it. It should be whippy creamy. But really, it does taste fine. I'm just not. I don't like that at all. but it's fine. And then I got some Ghirardelli little peppermint bark because for Peppermint Perry, I had to get something pepperminty. All right, so it's time to. Oh, I probably should put the microphone in front of me. So now, did you hear that? I got peppermint candy for Steve Perry. Yeah, that is don't buy that. I'm just if you like whipped cream, don't buy nitro cream because it's not really whipped cream. It's liquid from what's the point of that? You just pour cream into your hot chocolate. So let us go ahead and discuss what just happened in our lifetime. You know, there is just this magical thing about Steve Perry. I'm writing and I'm listening at the same time, and I couldn't do it though. I could not keep up with the chat. It was insane. What is the magic? All right, tell us in the chat, everybody. Yeah, I know. I should have some Bailey's, Maria. In the chat, what is the magical thing that you love about Steve Perry? The one magical thing that just gives you this connection to him. Because everybody, I love you, Steve. I mean, it's just, you don't even have to say it. The outpouring of emotions from everybody is crazy. The chat was just insane, but it was fun. It was really fun to read it. I'm glad there wasn't anyone stupid on there because I didn't see anything. I saw everybody was very nice and respectful. Yet his voice is just, oh, Lisa. So can I just tell you in my sick mind, though, what I was expecting? Can I just tell you that? In my sick mind, I really thought he was going to be on. I did. And this is the problem that I've had since I was a child. I visualize things. I used to sit on my front steps listening to my radio and thinking that I was inside the radio singing with these people and they were my friends. I know. I know. So I just thought Steve would be there. I did. I thought he was going to make an appearance. Like I was asking you guys last night, what do you think he's going to wear? Like, really? He probably wasn't even home. He was probably at the ice cream shop or something, somewhere. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Hey, Kathy and Darcy. See, Darcy thought he was going to be there too. I really thought there would be an appearance. And I'm thinking, ooh, maybe he'll wear a Christmas sweater, like a nice one. Or I forget, maybe it was Kathy last night said, oh, he'll probably be in black. Like, so I'm not the only one who was visualizing all of this stuff. It's just what we do, right? It's just what we do. Okay. So it started off with the countdown. How many of you were freaking out during the 2-minute countdown? I was just out of my mind. Out of my mind. Yep, Jean thought he was going to be there too. Yeah, you know what, Charlotte, same thing. Yeah, I did. The countdown. So it's doing the little, generic countdown. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my gosh, oh my.
Kiki, don't mean to interrupt you, but say hi to Maureen from Schenectady, New York. She met you at the Peppermint Perry.
We met in the bathroom, I think, when I was going to Tinkle.
Right, you were tinkling.
Maureen, thank you so much for coming on board. I love you. So cute. You guys are great. Thank you so much. So, Maureen, how are you feeling about the countdown? Just so excited. So the countdown's over. Now, guys, I know I probably missed a song or two because I wrote a lot. So we started off with chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And the first question, and there were other questions popping in, but they weren't pinned. So I couldn't read them fast enough. Forgive me, I did the best that I could tonight. But the first one that I saw was from Linda Torres. And she wanted to know what Christmas song on this album is his favorite. So Steve, he has many favorites. And then someone in the chat's going, Daddy, which I I love that. I really, really did. Be wearing his black suit and a crisp had these things. Oh, I met Lori in the bathroom. Sorry. So Lori was there when yes. So I'm sorry, but hi, Maureen. Oh, and Kathy said she had expected his face to pop into the window from his studio. Wouldn't that have been a hoot? Oh my God. I people would have fallen over. And Charlotte, I was searching for my question. I screenshot the one I thought was my question, but no name. I have one with no name. I have one. All right. So ready? Okay. The next one was no name. Charlotte, maybe this is your tell us if this is yours. What is your favorite memory of holiday Christmas goodies? Was that yours? And then, so Steve said, oh my, being a kid from Hanford, I would say that mom's chocolate graham cracker crust with whipped cream on top, pie. It was like a huge peanut butter cup. I love a Reese's. I love Reese's. I love a Steve Reese's. Carol, whoop whoop. So yeah, I'm telling you. So that's what he likes. So if you want to send Steve a pie, no, it wasn't that one. Darn it. Well, Charlotte, tell us the question that you asked. Then the song, I think I'll Be Home for Christmas was on next. And then Old Lang Syne, which personally, that was my favorite. I loved his rendition of that. I thought it was really beautifully done. They were all beautifully done. I still don't have my CD, guys. I did not get it. And everybody is talking about how they've been listening to their CD, which I'm so happy you got yours, but I got the notification. I just don't have it yet. I wonder if someone stole it. Do you think someone took it out of my mailbox? I'll kill them. I really will. And then Winter Wonderland, a really nice favorite. And I love the part where he says, I want to touch your face. Did you hear that? Did you pick up on that, guys? And he said it really slow. I want to touch your face. And I'm like, Steve, stop. Just stop. Let me have some cocoa. Cool down, Mr. Steve Perry, Peppermint Perry. Yeah.
Kiki.
It was nasty,
The hot
Sonia.
chocolate
But it's
really
good.
tonight?
It's good though.
It's good.
I'm not gonna lie. It's good,
Kiki,
but
if you could be kind of just put your mouth towards the other microphone, we
Oh,
have
sure.
somebody on the Kiki.fm phone line here who wants to talk to you. Say hello, Kiki.
hello.
Hi, Kiki.
Who do I have on the phone here?
Go ahead, Kathy.
Hello.
Is this my Texan
Kiki.
realtor?
Okay.
On the phone here.
Okay, Kathy, you have to turn your TV down. I feel like an old radio announcer here, but turn your TV down so you don't hear. It's on a delay reaction here, kind of like the story of my life. So turn that down if you can. Okay.
Okay, I turned it all the way off.
Okay. This is Kathy from Texas talking to Kiki. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Al. What are y'all doing?
Kathy, tell us what you thought.
Kiki.
Tell us what you thought.
Kiki, you gotta talk a little bit louder, sweetheart.
Tell us
talk right into the microphone.
Tell us what you thought about the album, Kathy.
Can you hear it, Kathy?
I can't hear her.
Oh.
I can see her lips moving, but I can't hear her.
Okay, hang on for a second, Kiki.
Oh, darn it. Let's see, June. I asked him if they had snow in the San Joaquin Valley. Several of his chosen songs mention snow.
Kathy,
Ooh.
can you hear her now?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Nice. All right. So, Kathy.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you so much. We appreciate you letting us call you. This is awesome. What did you think of the album?
I thought it was great. I hadn't really paid attention to which songs were going to be on the new album, but yeah, I liked it. I was really bummed that his face didn't pop up, Kiki.
I was so upset. Can I just tell you, I literally thought he was going to be there. My whole heart and soul said, Steve's going to be on. He's going to be there. And I was kind of bummed when he wasn't, but I'm fine. I mean, life is still good, right? We had a great time listening to the album, and I'm excited to get mine and play it nonstop.
Mine is supposed to be here, I think Tuesday, it said, when I tracked it.
Oh, sweet. I didn't even track. I haven't had time to because I've been too busy. I'm busy. So I can't wait to get it. So what is your favorite song from the album?
From the new one?
Yeah.
I'll Be Home for Christmas, I think.
Yeah, that's a nice one. He just did a great job with it, don't you think? With everything. He just
He did. I think he did. He put his own touch onto it.
Mm-hmm.
Sounded great. And I can't wait to get my CD and my LP.
Oh, you got both.
Yeah, I did.
I love it.
Kathy, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a record player to play the LP on?
I do.
Oh God, that's
why
great.
would she get an album if she doesn't
Well,
have a
I
record?
didn't know that.
Well, yeah, honestly, normally I did not, and then I remembered I have my dad's stereo.
Really?
From when and it's I'm sitting here. I am pulling a cut complete. Is it a Pioneer?
Really?
Yeah, I think it's a Pioneer. So it's older,
but great.
But it's got everything. It's got the equalizer. It's got
wow.
Oh man,
the big speakers. Is that not cool? I remember.
Kathy from Texas has an equalizer. You made my day, girl.
I was just like, oh my gosh, I do have it. I'm getting an LP.
Oh my God,
that is awesome. You know, we have a couple of old turntables because we like to go yard sailing. So we have a couple of old ones. But back in the day, I had a Fisher stereo, and I thought I was the coolest kid on the block when my parents got me that for Christmas. It had big floor speakers, and I just wore that thing out. I just wore it out.
Absolutely.
So, Kathy,
I remember putting the equalizer in my car in high school.
Are you serious?
You could hear I don't know. Help me out, Al.
What?
It was when you hit your equalizer booster in your car, like back in, I'm going to give away my age, of course, in the 80s, early 80s, it would make your car would go, woo, when you would accelerate.
No, Kathy, what noise would it do again, Kathy?
Woo.
Kathy, whereabouts in Texas are you from?
I am right outside of Houston, born and raised, and I'm in a small rural town about 45, 50 minutes outside of Houston called Magnolia, Texas.
That's beautiful. Magnolia. That sounds great. That sounds absolutely beautiful.
You were talking about bears and deer last night.
Yes.
Yes.
And we have deer that hang out in the yard. My mom feeds them.
Really?
She lives my mom lives in the guest house on the other side of the driveway. So she feeds the deer and the squirrel and everybody that comes out there and eat. Yeah.
All right. You need to start doing TikTok videos. Have your mom do it.
My mom.
No.
My mom is like Debbie Downer, grumpy woman. I love her pieces. But
is that your mom in the background?
Oh no, that'd be my grandson.
Your grandson.
We do the multi-generational. We have the main house, and then we have a big detached garage, and then on the other side of that, at the garage driveway, is my mom.
Oh,
that is so sweet.
My daughter, her husband, and my two grandbabies are here.
Wow.
They're on one side of the house. I'm on the other side of the house, and then my mom's over in her she calls it her theta.
Really?
I call it a guest house.
now, how old's your grandson, Kathy?
5. He just started kindergarten, and then his sister will be a year old on the 7th.
Really? Now,
so they're little.
Does your grandson want to talk on the radio?
Oh, no.
Come on.
He should be in bed.
But bring him to the phone just for a second, if you don't mind. Okay. You don't mind, Kiki. You don't mind, Kiki.
Just take over the conversation. It's fine.
I want to talk to.
I really wanted to ask her some questions, but it's fine.
I'm forewarning you. He's crazy.
He's crazy? That's okay. What's his name?
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Kiki.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Hi. So, what's your name, by the way?
Tyler.
Tyler.
What do you want from Santa Claus this year, Tyler?
What is Santa?
I would like A Hot Wheels car, one you can drive.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Jumping up and down.
Right. God, that's great.
Santa's listening.
That's great. Does he want
You
to?
hear him saying, "I love Santa. I love you, Santa."
Oh, that's so
That's
cute.
what
See,
it's all
that's
about.
precious. That is what is definitely all about.
Sorry to interrupt you, Kiki. Go ahead.
So, Kathy,
No.
tell us when you've seen Journey with Steve Perry. You did, right? Is that what you? I think I recall you saying
3
you
times.
did 3 times.
3 times.
So, where did you see
Mhm.
them?
I saw them, the 1981 in November, the one that they recorded. You see it all over YouTube with, was it MTV or VH1, one of those two? I was at that one.
The Houston, Texas one.
Yeah, at the
Oh
summit.
my gosh, that is
A number of years. It wasn't super long, 10, 15 at the most. And then it started right around when Journey started getting real big, and it was called the Texas Music Festival, but we all called it the Texas Jam.
Yep.
And they were the headliners there.
Ugh.
So that was in 82, summer of 82. And then I saw them summer, I think it was beginning of July of 83. Because I know I went and saw them. They were here in Houston, I think at the summit for 2 or 3 days, a couple of days. And then after I saw them, I remember I went to Hawaii like a day or two later.
Man, like, do you know how fortunate you are?
He looked different every year. He was, I don't know if you know, that was in 86 when he started, when the hair got bigger.
Yep. Well,
I know one of them, his hair was a little bit shorter.
Yep.
He had the yellow shirt on at the one that they recorded in Houston. And I remember, if you're looking at the stage, I was to the left, not on the floor, but right on those first couple rows on the left, probably about midway down of the arena.
Seriously, can you see you?
I'm my daughter. I said, I want the DVD for Christmas because I want to see if you can find us in there.
Oh my God. Like, that is just.
That was 81. So I was class of 83. So I was maybe a junior.
Wow. See, I've never seen Journey. You know what? I didn't get to do these things. So that's why as an adult, I'm living my childhood things now. But for you to be able to say that you saw Steve Perry with Journey, which I'm sure so many of these other wonderful people have as well. It's just, to me, I think it's great. I think it's just wonderful memories. And
Oh,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Everybody goes on and on about, he should reunite with Journey. I don't think so. That took way too much out of him.
Well,
I'm glad he took off in 87 for him. I think he's gone through so much. Like you said, he was partying, and that's okay. We all partied back then, or maybe we didn't.
No, we did.
But
we did.
I think he needed that.
Yeah.
I don't think he meant to stay away as long as he did. But then when he came back, it was like, Singer came back with, what was it, For the Love of Strange Medicine, when he came out with that album. He was touring, and all of a sudden the touring stopped, and he's making new albums with Journey, and that was Trial by Fire?
Yeah.
And I just think they did him really, really, in my opinion, I just think Journey did him really, really dirty. And when it came with the hits and everything, and what was that, 98?
I'm sorry. What was that? What was that question? I'm so sorry.
I think it was in 98.
Yep.
When his hip problem came up.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh.
And they went looking for other singers.
Yep.
And I think they did him dirty.
Well,
did him dirty.
There's so many things that happen. We could just go on with stories upon stories and things that bands have done. Foreigner. I mean, there's so many. You have to wonder too, right? These bands back then, I don't even know how it works now, to be honest with you. Because I am stuck in the 70s and the 80s. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm stuck in the 60s.
That's just my life. It's my brain. I can't help it. But I really think with all of the research and stories that I've done, I do think that they were so corporate driven, they had no choice. But that's my own personal opinion. I don't know.
I do think that is true. Not too long ago, I came across some articles. How I even found him on YouTube again, which is totally weird, but I came across an article that was it Ross Valley? He was going bankrupt and was having to file bankruptcy because they didn't go on tour. When they had him stop, they made the album, then they were supposed to go on tour, then they didn't go on tour. And everybody needed money. Neil Sean going through divorces left and right. And, I mean, we haven't all been there. I've been there once, but.
I've been there. I've been everywhere.
Steve Perry does not strike, he's too normal.
Oh, God.
He's not one that he doesn't strike me as being a snob. He doesn't have a problem with going out looking like if we went out to go get coffee and a quick muffin or something, and we may just throw our hair up and go.
Right.
Yeah, I do that.
He doesn't say, it's like he does the same thing. He doesn't care what he looks like.
Yeah.
Now, of course, when he's making his appearances and it has to do with work, of course, yeah, he makes sure he looks, right and everything, quote, right. But I don't know. I think Jonathan Cain, he seems to later, you're no longer wanted, needed, whatever.
Right.
He did it to that Herbie guy. He did it to the man that just passed away, Herbie. And then he's the one that called and told Steve, why didn't Neil do this stuff?
Well, I don't know, but all I can say is I think that we are just so fortunate to have we are so fortunate to still have them around. I mean, no matter what they've been through, and the fact that Steve decided to come out and with Traces and now the Christmas music, I just feel like, you know what? We're blessed to have
it. Oh my God, there's the kids. Grandma, you gotta go watch the kids.
No, they're right down the hallway.
Grandma, we have to say goodbye to you now. We got a lot of people on the hole here right now, but we wish you and your family a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to finally meet you and talk to you. Now I can sleep better tonight.
Talk to y'all later. Bye.
I love
Kathy.
You, Kathy.
It was awesome to talk to you.
Bye.
Love you.
So cool, man.
Oh my gosh, that was great. I'm so glad I finally talked to Kathy, the realtor.
There's so many people that want to talk to you tonight.
Good. Let's go. I love it.
Talk to some people in the chat. People are requesting songs here, like but the Christmas album, I thought from a scale from 1 to 10 was like a 9.5. It was really, really good.
It was awesome. And you know what I find interesting? As I was talking to Kathy, I was glancing at the chat. How many people have said they want Steve to do a spiritual album?
Right.
I find that interesting because he seems like a pretty spiritual guy. I don't know. Right. I don't know Steve Perry. I mean, I know him, but I know him like you know him. I just find that how different people have brought that up. So I like that. Let me just go.
Say hi to Mary Mendoza. She finally chimed in.
Mary Mendoza.
Oh my God.
You crack me up, girl.
I
so
know.
Mary,
Talk
at one
to
point,
people in chat for a second. I'll be back in a minute.
At one point, Mary says, "I want to spend New Year's Eve with you," meaning Steve Perry, not me. I just love it. I just absolutely love it. So we had the song New Year's Eve, and then a question from Bianchi, 1885 Steve. He asked the question, who is your favorite singer of Christmas songs when you were a kid? Now, one name that came up, I'm like, of course that name has to come up, and that would be Perry Como. He said, Nat Cole, Perry Como, along with Bing Crosby, those were being played in my grandmother's kitchen every Christmas. Mine too, Steve. Mine too. Just saying. my gosh, my grandmother and mother, Bing Crosby. Like it was a staple in our home. Then Santa Claus is coming to town. That was fun. Silver bells, that was absolutely beautiful. And a lot of people were just saying the word sexy, which I found refreshing. Oh, this is what I'm saying. It's just so incredible to me, the intense love that people have for Steve Perry. For real. It's just, oh my gosh. So, Jean, my nephew came back from lunch at his job at the Muscle Shoals Sound Studio Museum, and Jonathan Cain was sitting at the piano playing Don't Stop Believing, Stop It. Oh my God. Can you imagine you having like a ham sandwich and then you're just walking back to your office and there's Jonathan Cain playing the greatest song of all time? Stop.
So, Kiki, we have Charlotte on a Kiki.fm rock line right now
Charlotte?
from West Virginia. Talk directly into the microphone if you would and say hello to Charlotte.
Well, hello, Charlotte.
Hello. I better turn my TV down.
Oh my God! I got to tell everybody to turn the radio down, turn the TV down, or
Everything. I got you on my phone, the radio. You're everywhere.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Can you leave your microphone up so people can hear you on the YouTube? So say hi to Kiki, Charlotte.
Hey, Kiki.
Hey, Charlotte.
Thing you've got about Peppermint Perry.
Well, you know,
Steve, I'm telling you, I love that.
and I had to go and get some
that.
peppermint
But
candy.
I'm still trying to process where is he tonight, but it's okay.
You see, so you were thinking the same thing, right? Steve's going to show up. Yeah. Yeah, I think.
Absolutely, but it's okay. I mean, it's not, but it is. It's more than I had yesterday.
That's what, well, yeah. And I mean, it was still a great time, listening to the album, looking at the chat, but I did think he was going to be there. And so what is your favorite song from the new album?
My New Year's song, I love that.
Yeah, that was really nice.
I do. And I think that's why he went with Seasons, because it kind of dipped over into New Year's. You reckon?
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
That's what I was thinking. But I'll Be Home for Christmas is beautiful.
Yeah, he did a really nice job with the album.
All. I mean, I'm just excited that he decided to do this. So, and then, like I said, I was like, is that my question? Because, I threw all kinds his way on Facebook and on Instagram. So, and then there was no name. I'm like, I'll never know because I'll have to go dig and look. And I don't know if Facebook still has it up, but it doesn't matter if it's mine or not. He answered pretty much what I did ask. I think a lot of people had some of the duplicate kind of sort of questions,
So what was your question?
I screenshot it, okay, because my question was pretty much the same. So the reason I can't remember is because I sent in like 2 on Instagram and like 3 on Facebook, and I had like 1,000 in my mind. I don't know which ones I typed out.
I know, right?
But I did remember, and the lingo sort of like me because I just kind of abbreviate things,
Yeah.
It says, okay. What other songs did you? Let me get my glasses on.
I should have glasses, and I refuse to do it. I won't do
what
it.
other songs did you? I can't even say contemplate, but I would do that for him. For the album that didn't make the cut. That sounds like me.
Yes, I saw that one.
Many songs he says. I looked at this record, but I boiled it down to my faves. That sounds like me faves. That's him. Based on the memories of my youth, but it has no name. It just Steve Perry. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I think that's exactly my question, but it's okay because he answered it and there's no name. But it's okay. Somebody's happy. Maybe 10 or 11 of us had the same question. I sort of worded it.
I mean, you just don't know. And whereas we all knew going into this, the chat was going to be insane. I couldn't even keep up with it. I could not. I tried my hardest, my dangdest, but it was like you could not.
Yeah.
So, and even the question, now I think before last time I had looked, the timer hadn't even started yet, and there were over 1,700 people waiting to watch. So I don't even know what the number went up to. I
Oh, I
know.
know.
uh,
Well, he has a pinned thing right now, the
oh,
closing statement that he posted. Well, when I screenshot it, it was 11 minutes ago, but that's been a long time ago. I would love to thank all you wonderful fans. Did you see that?
no, I didn't. So read it to us if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's just his statement. It says, I would love to thank all you wonderful fans for your support, and I'm so happy that you and I will have a holiday we all have been waiting for.
Oh.
I'm thinking that maybe COVID, I'm not sure. Thank you for your questions, and best in the season to you and yours, XXOO Steve. A heart and musical. And he had at the time 117 like thumbs up.
You know, we are in crazy times, and I think this was perfect. And we could have said this a year ago. Oh my gosh, we're in crazy times. This was the perfect time. But I think this year really was just, I don't know. It just was meant to be for it to happen this year. I think if it had happened last year, I don't know, it may have gotten lost because it was so crazy. And
I
so
think he said he didn't do anything last year, and this year he was hoping to he was going to go home. That was his, and I don't know what that meant to me. I was thinking, I was trying to dig that out of my brain, like home.
Here, he wanted to come to my house. That's probably. Well, I don't know.
Girls, stop it.
I don't know. I think he wanted to come here, is what I'm saying.
Well,
He
I'll
needs.
come up there, and then we'll say hello to him.
He needs. That's fine. He wanted some of
I
his
just wanted
peppermint.
hello from him. That's why I keep telling him everywhere. He's got to see it somewhere over the years.
You
That
know,
crazy redheaded lady that wants just a hello.
Well,
it's not crazy at all. I get it. I
You
understand.
can come up
But he
and
did
visit
answer
us.
my question last time too.
Oh, he did?
Back in 18, I guess, whenever. I'm not sure if that was 18 or 19. It was 18 when Traces came out. But
Yep.
the questions, I'm not sure. But yeah, on Facebook. Oh, Lord. It's posted on my Instagram everywhere.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm like, I had to calm myself down for a while.
Oh, what in the heck is that? What are you?
I know. Listen to the sound effects. I'm
It sounds
loving
like you're
it.
having
I
dessert.
was silly.
You are silly.
Ooh, ah.
Wow. Ah.
There's not many guys left that, I'm 58 now, and I'm like, he's just so,
Yeah.
Sexy.
Sexy. Oh,
Al, stop.
Above sexy.
Oh, God.
He is sexy. All right, wait a minute. So what do you think about the gray hair?
I like it because, well, I guess, I don't know, if there's some black little bit highlights or something in there. I'm not sure what they did differently from that TMZ crappy photo they did.
Oh, yeah.
But, TMZ was like blurred. They probably was driving while they took it. I know they weren't, but I'm just saying.
That was crazy.
I don't like him. Anyway, I do love his hair. He can pull it off.
He can.
He can so do that.
Just the fact that he has hair. You know what? I'm afraid. Like, I have a lot, but I'm not ready for that. Maybe when I'm 73, I'll try it, but not now.
If I went gray, I would look 90. So I'm not going to do that.
It's though,
one of them things I've never liked.
Let's think about it. There are some women though with gray hair. They look phenomenal. They really do. I think Nicole Johnson, she's like a beauty influencer. I don't know if you know about her.
Well,
my gosh, she looks amazing.
I don't know. It's just not. I think it's the way I feel too. If I feel like then I am You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
Beverly Rogers says
agree.
Steve is still sexy and yummy.
See?
Love his gray hair.
Yummy.
Oh God,
he is yummy.
I can't.
Like not. All right. Here's
peppermint yummy.
Oh God, have a candy cane.
I wonder.
Oh,
here's
God.
my question. I would never dare. I would never dare ask him, but I wonder if he thinks he's yummy.
That's a stupid question.
I don't think it's a stupid question because
repeat it. She didn't hear you.
Yeah, it's real low. I'm trying to hear. I'm on a landline, but it's still,
Do
I don't want to turn my TV up. It's a little lag.
My question would be to him, do you think you're still yummy? Like, does he think he's yummy?
I think he does, but he doesn't really think about it. He just walks in the room and knows he is, and he's also nice. I mean, that's what's so wild about him. I don't think he projects arrogance whatsoever, but he's confident. He has,
Yeah. No, I
he has
agree.
the confidence,
But
not the arrogance, which is awesome. That's totally the full package. After everything else, you can start listing on.
So we have to meet up with you. You have an excuse to come to Boston now.
I do. My son is iffy on the Thanksgiving, but he was remote last year from Harvard Law.
Oh my gosh, he's wicked smart.
There's only 4 in the state that got in last year. And he remote from home, but this year he's up in Cambridge,
right?
Harvard Law.
That's my old stomping grounds. I grew up in Boston.
Did you really?
I grew up right across the Charles River, probably from where your son is staying right now.
Oh, he's a little adventurer too. He has a few days on the weekend, but he is working for the legal aid up there too. But he really loves that area. He's trying to get me to visit. Thanksgiving's up in the air. He's trying to get me to come up there. But, long story short, his Christmas break's only like 2 weeks even. So I'm like, I can't live like this. My daughter's in Kentucky. He's there. And
really,
I can get with her and the grandbaby quicker than him. But at the same time, I'm by myself, and it's driving me nuts in August.
What's your son's name?
James Hamilton.
James Hamilton. So
it's a JR.
Oh, that's nice.
He's on Instagram.
He is. I don't even know what Instagram is, but anyway.
Really doesn't.
Well, but I kind of got a little bored with Facebook because there's so many people that are so not happy.
I know. But
I love Instagram.
But you
Instagram
come to Boston,
place.
we have to hitch up with you. We actually we hitched up with a great listener and a loyal supporter of Kiki.fm, Mark and his beautiful wife Dawn. We met them in Boston, and we wore each other out. We walked everywhere. We went to the North End, which is the Italian section.
I would love that.
You
would?
Went to
some oldest restaurant in I don't know, forever. And he went up there once.
Yeah.
And a seafood type place, I'm thinking, oyster place. That's what it was.
Oh, I know, Union Oyster House. It's beautiful. Yeah, hey, you know what I like about going to the Union Oyster House? You know what I like about that?
What?
It gets my zinc level up.
I'll just drink
okay. I don't like oysters, but I would go anywhere.
Right. See,
I would go anywhere just for the historical purpose, But
right.
Yeah, we just
it's fine.
We took a vacation together for the first time, like in years and years and years.
Right.
I'm a single parent. And really had a rough time.
Kiki's getting upset with me because I'm kind of like taking over his show, but we're just talking about oysters. Now she's opening up some packages of candy. So Kiki, I'm sorry, we're talking about oysters. They're very important.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Go ahead.
No,
I think Kiki is just absolutely. I just the Gary Stuckey founder.
Oh,
really?
Find everything.
What do you mean, Gary Stuckey founder?
Huh?
What do you mean, Gary Stuckey founder?
Al, would you listen?
Found her. I found her through Gary Stuckey at one point because I just started, getting into this Steve Perry thing because I didn't. He just reappeared, and then there was Kiki, and
just appeared.
She's got such a great personality. I love it. I just love. She cracks me up. I love to watch her.
Yeah, she's well. Anyway, can you hang on for a second, Charlotte?
Sure.
Hang on. So, Kiki, talk to your audience for a second, okay?
Is it okay for me to talk to people, Al?
Yeah, go ahead, talk.
I don't, I don't want to interrupt you
go
or anything.
Ahead. I'm sorry, but you get me all.
It's not fault. I'm an over talker because I'm always alone.
Right. Well, you're not alone anymore,
Stop.
girl.
Listen, you're here now.
You're here now.
You'll never be alone.
You're in good
Trust me.
You're in good hands with my oysters. Okay, hang on. Okay?
I'm building something from the Dollar Tree.
Hang on.
So, Charlotte. Oh, did you leave? Okay. So, I figured while
hang on for a second,
Al was talking to Charlotte, I would build something that I bought at the Dollar Tree. What it is, I don't even know what the purpose is. It's called a lantern. A lantern. What the hell is that? So anyway, we're talking about Steve Perry, but then Al and Charlotte got off on a rampage talking about oysters in Boston. I don't really know what to say about that, but listen, this is working out really well right now because I'm making this for you guys. And it probably would have been more suitable last week because to me, this looks like a pumpkin. And I mean, pumpkins are relevant on Thanksgiving, right? Look at that for $1. So for $1, you could build yourself a lantern. There we go. This is my life, okay? This is what you got. You think you guys are lonely? Look at me. I just made a ball. I just made a glow in the dark sphere. So, no, you're the best. We are just family, right? That's why Charlotte will never be alone any longer, correct? I freaking Dollar Tree. I can't. I will throw it at Al. He Do you see what I'm saying? And let me just tell you guys something. This is the conversation we had earlier. Now, I said nothing to him. We've been planning this for a couple of weeks now. He's like, you know what? I'm not going to talk.
No.
It's just going to be.
No, I'm not going to talk at all.
Al,
hold on. Charlotte is here, and I apologize. Kiki, I apologize for interrupting you talking to Charlotte. Charlotte, say hi to Kiki again.
Hi, Kiki.
Okay.
I'm going to let you go because you have other people waiting.
No, Charlotte, before you go, you know what I like best about Christmas? Do you know what I like best about Christmas, Charlotte?
No one cares.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, Charlotte, this is Gary Stuckey. How's it going?
What?
Hey, Gary. How you doing, buddy?
Doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I can't. This is like a
I know
Steve Perry
you.
sighting.
You know
Right.
me. You called me on my
It's
birthday
not
a
a
couple
big
years
deal.
ago.
Yeah, it's not a big deal for you, right? It's like,
All right. Can
Oh,
anyone
I
hear me or
can
no?
fly.
No one can
Car,
hear me.
I'm outside in the cold for you, Charlotte.
Oh my
Come on.
gosh.
Come on.
I'm trying to get a signal. I have no signal. I'm on a landline. Crank the phone, Kiki's so awesome.
Yes, she is. She sure is.
Can anyone hear
So
me?
how did everybody enjoy the chat, the Steve Perry chat?
Kiki, talk directly to the microphone so
Oh,
Gary can hear you and everybody else. Go ahead.
Gary, I kind of felt like you appeared in my speakers, and it's like way better than Steve Perry showing up.
I didn't call Gary Daddy. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Just read that.
did you call Gary Daddy?
Wow.
It's just me, right? God.
What did I
really
get myself into?
I
What are we
don't
talking
know.
about here? What,
I did not say that.
This is a different kind of chat line. Is this a 1-900?
I'm gonna
1-900 Steve.
No.
That was the chat. The chat was going by so fast. Could anybody keep up with all the chats?
And it was like Associated Press.
That was insane. I could not, Gary, keep up with that chat. I tried, but I couldn't. It was too quick. But I saw the word sexy a lot. Daddy, I saw that a few times. I did. But I thought it was great. And Gary, I don't know if you noticed this, but there was no BS in the chat. It was all positive. It was everybody was just there to support and say how much they loved the album. There was no junk, which I thought was
right.
great.
I was glad I didn't see any negative stuff.
Yeah.
Because usually there's one in every crowd.
Yeah.
You didn't have time to see any negative stuff.
I was scanning pretty fast. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm looking
that's
for
true.
Steve.
It was okay. It was going good, but there were people messaging me like, where do I ask the questions? I'm like, a little late for that.
I know.
I don't hear Steve. They're like, I don't hear Steve. I'm like, you're not supposed to hear Steve.
So Gary, Karen has a question for you on the Kiki.fm chat. Were you disappointed that Steve didn't make a personal appearance? Answer any questions personally?
Well, I didn't figure he was going to, the way that Dave Henson, the guy from he's Steve's pal, and he works over with the late Fantasy Records. He said that Steve was only going to chat. He wasn't going to be talking. So I was trying to tell everybody that. I think they thought he was going to come on there and speak to everybody, but he was just chatting.
That may have been my fault.
Would have been nice though.
I think because I had it in my brain that he was going to appear, I think I kind of relayed that. I didn't say it was going to happen, but I think I gave the vibe that it may.
So Ruth has
maybe it will.
So Ruth has a question for you, Gary. She saw your Christmas wish list item. What was that all about?
Christmas wish list.
That's
Oh,
what.
what's it? Oh, yeah.
Interview
Come on.
Steve.
Yeah, interview Steve. That's right. And somebody said, "Don't we all want to interview Steve?" I'm thinking, "Well, get you a podcast and and ask away." No, it would be cool. Maybe, who knows? Santa Claus might bring that this year. You never know.
Gary, DSB. Can he hear me or no?
I can't hear. I can
It is
hear
my dog. She said DSB.
Oh, can you hear me? Oh, geez, ow.
DSB. Yeah, that's right.
Can you hear me
Sounds
now,
like
Gary?
she's in a
Yeah.
box. I can't really hear, but yeah, DSB.
Okay.
I think that was why I was over talking. I probably didn't hear her.
Charlotte, we're going to say goodbye to you. I don't mean to
Yeah.
hang up because I got to.
Thank you.
I want to get a better feed. I want to get a better feed on Gary.
Ow. Let Charlotte
See
say
you later, Charlotte.
Let Charlotte
Oh my
say
God.
goodbye.
All right, go ahead, Charlotte.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Charlotte. Nice talking to you.
Look,
Al, you're a pain in my booty.
hang on.
You know that? My gosh, the lady's trying to talk. And you're like, talk.
Gary, you still there? Gary, I lose Gary. Hang on.
You lost Gary. Don't lose Gary. We can't afford to lose Gary. Oh, he's calling Gary back now. Maria, I saw that, Gary Stuckey. I hope your wish comes true. That's so cute. I hope so too. I am with Jean Lizzie. I don't know what happened with Jean. I had a feeling it was going, I didn't. I thought he was going to be there. I'm sorry. I did. I thought he was going to, but I guess that's just my own brain working in another direction. Bye, Mary. Mary. Grey's Anatomy's not on right now. Just saying. So, Gary, how you doing? That's from Lisa. And Sonia said, Gary, have you actually met Steve? I'm not sure if he has, but when Al's calling him back, so that's a great question for him. Remember, Gary, have you actually met Steve? Da-da-da. Charlotte, you're so friggin' cute. I wish I had gotten a chance to talk to you, though. I'm sorry. And so anyway, Al said he wasn't going to speak tonight. And again, he interrupted me. So that's not working out. Poor Gary is outside trying to talk to us. I know. Al's, I guess, calling him back. I can't. I mean, Al does a great job with technical stuff. I just sit here and wear a Dollar Tree hat. He sees you Saturday Night Live Christmas show, and then he can do music.
You can talk directly into the microphone, Kiki.
Okay.
Gary's back. Gary, do you have Dollar Trees in your neck of the woods?
Do I have what?
Dollar Tree stores.
I didn't catch you on that.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead, talk to him, Kiki.
I didn't know what I couldn't hear that. So do I have dog trees in my yard? Huh?
Yeah.
No, not dog trees. Can you hear me?
I can't hear.
You still
I
can't
can hear
hear
you a
me?
little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Al was asking you if you had Dollar Tree, like it's a store and it's
yeah, the Dollar Tree, yeah.
Yeah, so that I'm addicted to it, and that's just he was
everybody is,
yeah, it's bad. What do you like to buy in Dollar Tree?
Stuff I don't need, like just random. You think, hey, that's only $1. I'm going to buy it, and you're like, then you throw it in the pile with like 30 of the other. It's like, hey, it's $1.
I know.
I
know. It's true. It's
writing
true.
supplies. I like to write stuff down and journal stuff, and so pens and paper, stuff like that.
I have to tell you though, I just bought a pack of pens from there. I had to throw them all away, and they still have ink in them, but they don't write.
Oh wow!
I know. I'm like, can I return them? Probably not.
It's the Dollar Tree. You get what you pay for. I mean, that's the truth.
I know it was like a pack of 250 pens, and I'm like,
it was a big pack. Wow. Sometimes you get a dud in there.
So Sonia asked if you have ever met Steve Perry. She wants to know.
I have never met Steve, but that's like one of my dreams. A lot of people assume, that I've met Steve. Yeah, we hang out all the time, but nah. That would be cool. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
We shall see.
I think you will, yeah. I really do. So what are you thinking about? All right. So you're still on the side of the fence with the reunion, and I've kind of drifted away from that thought now. I just have. Like, I'm hoping, maybe a reunion, but not like it's not gonna be what I thought it would potentially be, like a
Yeah.
full-fledged, they're gonna do some shows together. I mean, are you still really thinking that that is going to happen?
Well, as far as like, I don't think it's going to be like this major tour, with Steve and Journey, and they're all going to go. It's just like he says about the spring chicken thing. It's just, I think a lot of things he's realized in his life, but I do think that something with John and Neil will probably happen, just because I believe that's what's just destined to happen. I think that's in his heart. I mean, I could be wrong. I just think that that's a good possibility. And those clues I've told in my videos,
Yeah.
it's just some things I just see, and it would probably help him out and all of them out to kind of do one more song or something. It might not be a tour, but some kind of song or something like that.
Yeah,
At least.
just something, because and I like that you said help them out, because I think the fact that these guys are all still here, we're still here, um, it would be a really great chance for closure, you
Yeah.
know?
Definitely. With the passing of Herbie Herbert, I did a video about, Bill Graham. That whole thing was 30 years ago, and Herbie died on the day that Bill Graham did, on October 25th,
Oh,
ironically.
wow.
And they all got together. It's almost like it's in the cards
Yeah.
for them to get together. It's like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame happened. It's almost like it's supposed to happen. And I'm looking at the cover for the Christmas album, and I know I look way too hard in this stuff, but I noticed the Northern Lights, right? Like lights, but the Northern Lights, that's in Alaska, and that's the last time Steve played with Journey. Besides the with Bill Graham tribute, last time he played was in Alaska, February 1987, and I see those Northern Lights. They're in Alaska, so I thought maybe that might be some kind of.
Wow.
I don't know. I just
No, I
I
don't think you look way into things. I think it's very logical what you see.
Yeah, I mean, you just see stuff. It's like on his other album. The alternative versions. He's got acoustic guitar in the place of Neil's guitar from Trace's album right there, and he's got a piano right there, and it's like a crossroads. Why is he doing a picture of a piano and a guitar? And it happens to be his two songwriting partners,
Yeah.
It's just, there's just a lot of stuff you can look into and go, he's hinting around something, If he wants to, he'll do it. If he don't, I'm good either way,
Oh yeah, no, I mean, you have to be, we can't be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. No, it's just like you always say, it's what's meant to be, what's meant to happen. Absolutely.
Yeah.
However, I really love that you did bring up the whole closure thing. I just think that is important, because how many artists have passed away and they haven't been able to, maybe they've gotten in an argument with their other band members. They weren't able to say goodbye, or, like Eddie Van Halen and Sammy Hagar, and we could just go on and on. But, I just think it's something they should do for themselves and for us too. Just saying.
Definitely.
Just throwing it out there.
I think with the fans, because all the fans, if it's something the fans want to see,
Yeah.
I know it would be good for them to, like you said about the closure, even like the promises. That's another thing I noticed. I don't know if y'all saw the People magazine article that Steve had out today, but he was in people.com talking about the new Christmas album, and he was talking about with Kelly. He was talking about the promise he made, and this was another promise he made to her. So this is kind of like continuation of a promise.
Wow.
He promised his mom that he would go back to Journey, but she died before, he even left Journey. So is that promise still part of that pact? That he would go back? Is that promise to Kelly? When Kelly asked Steve one time to sing a song, she didn't pick a solo song. she picked Open Arms
Wow.
for Steve to sing to her. So, she picked the Journey song.
Yeah.
So is that promise that he made to Kelly maybe some kind of, reunion with Journey or maybe some kind of, making up or, something like that?
You're really good at that, Gary. You're just
saying.
Yeah, but you're
take
good.
Note.
You're good
I
at
get
that.
those Dollar Tree notebooks and write all this down.
I don't think that's. I mean, I get mine from Walmart, but I'm not going back there because I'm frightened. I was there 2 weeks ago and people almost killed me. So I'll probably go to CVS for my notebooks from now on. But anyway, no, I do appreciate what you see because you're not seeing what I see. Like my brain's like sick. So at least you're seeing logical things. Gosh, I thought I was going to see Steve tonight. That's what my brain told me. So your brain tells you normal things. My brain tells me crazy things. So, yeah.
No, I understand. It's funny that you mentioned that. I noticed something today when I was looking at Steve Perry's Facebook page. He usually doesn't follow anybody, but I noticed he's following a guy. So check it out, everybody.
What?
Steve Perry is following one guy. On Facebook.
Gary?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Me, though.
Nope.
It's
Dude.
It's a writer.
No, just don't look at that
computer. I'll be quiet.
Oh, God, Gary, I just can't.
I wrote this down. No, I wrote this down 2 days ago.
Gary.
Gary.
Wait
a minute.
Wait, I'm going to talk to Gary for a second. Gary, do you know that I put my Christmas tree up the day after Halloween?
No, Al, can you be quiet for 1 second?
And I've been singing ever since.
Gary,
Gary.
this was in my notebook 2 days ago. Hold on.
I'm holding on. God.
Steve, Al, be quiet.
Gary, in your house, do you hang mistletoe? Do you hang mistletoe from the ceiling, Gary? Is that?
I'm going to come in and hit you.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm talking to Gary while you're looking for your thing.
I have it.
Okay, well, good. That's great.
Steve
oh my God, she's
person.
Nothing like dead air, right? Let me go look for it for 5 minutes, Gary, and I'll come back.
It's in my notebook. Steve follows one person. I have it right here. That is so ridiculous. Like, see, you and I kind of think alike sometimes. Like you're deeper than me, but dude, I swear, I cannot believe you just brought that up. And I'm like, why does he follow Seth Godin?
That's right. And if you watch his videos, he talks about the same things as Steve talks about. He talks about not paying attention to reviews and people that are negative. I'm thinking that's what I needed to hear. It was like a sign or something. Like I needed to hear, because I was kind of discouraged. Sometimes you think, should I still do this?
Oh my gosh.
You don't need to listen to those voices, and that's what that guy was saying. I'm like, man, it sounds like Steve. Steve didn't read all these articles about his negative stuff. He had to put them out of his mind. And he didn't stop believing.
Now, see, Gary, that's funny because I would not think you think like that.
I think like that.
Wow. I just would not think that because I think it too. Every day I'm like, why do I do this? Why do I do it?
It's like voices, it doesn't matter though what people say. If you have a dream and a goal, it don't matter what they say.
Yeah.
It's about what you want to do.
No, you're right, Gary. You're right. Absolutely. Oh my God. That's crazy that you noticed that though. But I'm like, why? Because now that you said it, it makes total sense. But I'm like, what does Seth Godin have to do with Steve Perry? Like I couldn't, because I went and I was looking at Seth Godin stuff. And I didn't dig too deep, but I'm like, why? Why does he just follow him?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he, what kind of religion background. I didn't know all that stuff. But what I did know was his way of thinking was positive and not listen to people. And I'm like, I gotta get one of his books.
Yeah,
I gotta read one of his books.
Well, now I think didn't Seth Godin write The Purple Cow? Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, and I have the book. I just haven't read it. I just haven't read it. I haven't had time. But yeah, so I think he is about positivity and things like that. But he's also he goes in another direction too, Seth Godin. I'm just not quite sure.
Kiki.
What?
Can you read the chat from Sonia? She just said something on there. Can you Read what Sonia just said.
Okay, so Carol wants to know who is Seth Godin, and Sonia said, I noticed Steve was wearing a ring on his finger with on his interview with Dan Rather. And Al, what did I say to you?
The same thing.
The same thing.
Same thing.
Why is he wearing a ring, on his wedding ring
didn't we
finger?
already go over this?
No, we didn't.
Hey, we went over this 2 years ago when,
We
when the
did?
interview came out. And it's one of those little signet rings. It's not a wedding ring.
No. Okay.
Gail says it was his grandfather's ring.
Oh,
It
that's
was somebody
nice.
in his family.
All
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Whatever.
that's right.
And then who was asking, who was the lady he was with at lunch?
Somebody was saying that somebody from his, one of his business associates or something like that. She didn't look too happy that they were filming them, if you noticed.
Well, the video was removed. You can't find it. I have it. But
I didn't. I'm not big on TMZ. A lot of people was like, "Why didn't you post about Steve?" And I'm like, I'm not a big fan of like paparazzi. I would never do that. I would never. If I saw Steve on the road, I went, "Hey, Steve, I'm going to take a picture of you and your girl or whoever it might be."
Yeah.
I'm just. Some things are just kind of private, and
right.
I don't know. It seemed like he just was waving at the camera because just to be nice. But the lady he was with was like, she couldn't believe that they were doing that. I mean, that's what I got from it.
But he started singing "Happy Birthday" to the bus driver. Did you see that?
Say it again.
He was singing "Happy Birthday" to the bus driver.
Oh yeah. I think he was trying to be nice.
Well, that's
I
really
think they just happened
nice.
to see him, and the lady was like, "This is my date," or whatever they were doing. You interrupted my dinner date or whatever. Man, I don't know.
Yeah. She didn't look happy at all.
She didn't look happy. But TMZ though is not known for happy. It's not like Hallmark Channel or something.
Yeah, no Hallmark Channel there, but supposedly the video was told to be taken down. So I'm just curious. And Dana said, I'm not a big fan on TMZ either, but the Ivy is where you go to be seen. I did read that as well. And Gail Simmons said, I think she was a PR person of his. If she didn't want to be seen, then going to that restaurant was not a good idea. When you want to be seen, that's where the stars go. And that's true. I did read that about the Ivy. You go there only if you want people to know you're there.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Just like Gary, when you and I get together, we're going to call all of the paparazzi.
No.
And just,
I want everybody to show up. Hey, look, everybody.
We're a Dollar Tree. So we'll have I don't know, NBC News show up and.
Oh, that's going to be a sold-out show. I can't believe it.
I think it would be cool, yeah.
Gary, Stucky, and Kiki. The pre-show, kick it out.
Hey, I think it would be good. Honestly, though, I do think it would be a cool show to get together with y'all and do something.
Oh, we got to do something
for fun, and I think it would be funny and fun,
Well, like I said to you, we need to figure something out because my brain is all over the place. Like now this weekend, I'm doing work stuff, like other things besides this. My brain is in 500, and my body is in 500 different directions because I
understand.
So let's think about it because people have said it too. They would love to see us do something together. Gary.
Yeah. Gary, did you hear what?
I think I lost you there.
Here I am.
She said something very. Gary, she said something very important, and she expected it really she says be really good to get together with you, and then you went silent and you said, "Oh, the hell with them, screw them. I'm not going to get together with those people. I get together with."
Are you kidding me? That lady, she's crazy. No.
Well, I am. I thought Steve Perry was going to be on tonight, so apparently I am not.
Well,
You're
Gary,
crazy about Steve is what it is.
I know. Gary, are you cold?
Oh my God!
It's like 30-something degrees outside.
It is not.
Believe it or not, it's close to 40 something. I don't know.
Stop! I didn't think it got cold where you are.
And you're outside right now, Gary. You're outside.
Yeah, I'm outside walking down the steps, looking around. All for y'all.
Aw.
Because I care.
Well,
we
well,
care.
why don't you go back inside and warm your little tushy up, okay?
I could do that.
Okay.
I could do that. But
Get, yeah.
yeah. Hey, but let's look into that. What was the name of that guy again that Steve is following?
Seth Godin.
Let's look into that, and everybody kind of check out what he's trying to say. Let's kind of find out what his relationship to that guy and why he's so in tune with him. That's our homework, everybody.
All right, Gary. So maybe we should do a live chat, either on your channel or mine. Whatever you choose. We can go on your channel and we can do our homework. And the week after next, if you want, let's do a live thing. Maybe
we can get that guy that wrote that book on the chat and ask him personally.
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
Why don't?
So what's the relationship with Steve?
You know what? Hey, what have we got to lose?
Hey, nothing.
Nothing.
Let's just go all in.
All they do is just ignore us or say no. That's it.
It'd be like a normal day for me.
Yep. That's yep. Yep. I get it, Gary.
Gary,
I understand.
Thank you so much. You rock. We'll tune into your YouTube channel on Monday morning, okay?
All right. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Gary. Love you.
Gary.
Gary.
Yes. I love you.
I love you, Al, very much.
Bye, Gary.
Bye, Gary.
Bye, Al and Kiki.
I just can't.
Oh my gosh, he's so funny. I love Gary.
Talk to your people are like crazy. Go talk.
So, did you see how excited I got when I knew Gary was on the line? I felt like it was an overcoming sense of, oh my gosh, it's Steve Perry. That's how much I love Gary Stuckey. He's so sweet, he's so kind, and he's so intuitive with the journey in Steve Perry stuff. It blows me away. I am not even kidding you guys. See, like what he sees is something way different than what I see. However, we both talked about the whole Seth Godin thing, which I think is hysterical how we both just noticed that. Oh my gosh. So let's see what's going on here. Too funny, Gary. He is so funny. Gina, I was at Foreigner last night. I'm at the Guess Who tonight and seeing Styx tomorrow night. Rock and roll road trip. Holy macaroni, you are just the concert girl. And Sonia said it's 28 degrees. Are you in Australia, Sonia? Holy moly. It's on Facebook, Charlotte, I think. And Ruth said it's 45 in Perry, Georgia. Holy macaroni. And Sonia said, "Hey Seth, love the book. Tell us everything you know about Steve Perry. We gotta see if we can get Seth Godin for the Gary and Kiki show. That'd be hysterical. Well, no, it wouldn't be hysterical. I think it'd be great." So Gail said it rained for 24 hours here in Florida and the temperature dropped. We went from 83 to 60. That's sad. That's a sad day. And Kiki, you are a lot like Gary. Again, both awesome. Thank you so much. I mean, who doesn't love Gary Stuckey? We all love Gary Stuckey. And his birthday's coming up, guys. In just a few weeks, December 1st is Gary's birthday. Shh. Tell everybody. And Beverly, love Gary too. Love Gary too, so need to research about Seth Godin. We're going to do our homework. Let's just go over what happened tonight for a little bit longer. Do you like my $1 sphere from the Dollar Tree? Anyway, just thought I would show that again. Why? I don't know. And Ruth Rosario, she asked a question. She wanted to, well, I don't know if it showed up, but I saw her question. She wanted to know who was doing the oohs and ahs at the end of the songs. That was me, Ruth. Just kidding. Robin Guerra asked about the cover of the album, and Steve said it was done by the same artist who did the Traces LP. He wanted the fireplace cozy. So who's he cozying up next to in front of his fireplace? That's the question we all need to know. AJ wanted to know what his traditions were or have been on Christmas Eve. And Steve said eggnog was a family tradition, but his didn't have brandy in it. Well, no, not if you're 5. However, when I was 6, I will never forget this day ever, ever. So I come from an Italian family. And of course, everyone drank wine all the time. My grandfather used to make his own wine way back when. And I will never forget, I was 6. He goes, "Here, drink this." And I didn't want to. And I'm like, "Ugh." And it was disgusting. And I cried. It was a little bit of wine.
You cried?
But that's normal for Italians. I mean, it's what
What?
you have the kids drink some wine.
You had the kids drink wine?
I didn't do that, but my
Oh.
grandfather forced me to do it. Not in a bad way. I love
Right.
him.
So
They were great.
Kiki, if you be kind enough to talk directly into the other microphone
Sure.
and say hi to Patty Greco from Tampa, Florida.
Well, hello, Patty Greco.
Hi, Kiki.
How the heck are you?
I'm doing good. How about you guys?
We are doing fabulous. I actually wore your t-shirt the other day in one of the videos I did. Yes, and I mentioned your name.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. So have you done any more t-shirts of Steve Perry?
I'm working on one. It's the older version of Steve because
Ooh.
I got that nose fetish, right?
His nose
So-
his nose is pretty big, isn't it?
I love that nose. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a good
Come
nose.
on.
Okay.
It's a good nose. So how did you like Tonight, Patty? What was your favorite song from the new season's album?
Oh, the whole album.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I mean, I'm like, well, I'll Be Home for Christmas just hit me like a rock. I mean, my God.
Oh.
It just brought back so nostalgia, with family and everything. And it just hit me right there,
Yeah.
So
So
his
when
music is so healing, and, Trace's albums, and then his other stuff, it's just such inspiration. And I just started painting again.
that's awesome. You're
So I
amazing.
got my paintings in the hallway of my dad's house, and I call it my gallery.
Oh.
So, and even my boyfriend, he has to walk down the hallway and look at Steve all the time.
The hallway of Steve Perry.
That's right. He's got his own little hallway Hall of Fame here in my house.
Oh, that's awesome. So when was the last time you ever saw Steve Perry or Journey, or did you?
Oh, I've seen every time they came to Tampa Bay. And the only time I missed seeing Mr. Perry was back in '94 when he was in Orlando, I think, when he was doing his solo album.
Yep.
And I would have seen him in the tails. I would have seen him with the long hair, with the ponytail. I'm like, oh my God.
Dang. Dang.
I would have died.
Oh man, I am so envious that you ladies and gentlemen got to see Journey back in the day. I so wish I could have, but I just couldn't. It wasn't in the cards for me to go. Had no money, honey. So
I understand.
it's all good, because now we get to talk about them all the time.
That's right.
So
That's right.
it all works out. Everything happens for a reason. But I
right.
just think it's so cool how, and that's why I like to ask all of you, what shows did you see? Who did you see? Who was the lead singer of Journey when you went? Did you see Steve Perry? Because just to be able to say that you did that is amazing.
Yeah, it was for a band, everybody says, oh, they don't sound good live.
Oh my
everybody talks
gosh.
about other bands and whatnot. But
Stop.
when Journey came, it was like, oh my God, it was like playing the record,
Yeah.
Turn up the album because these boys, they really kicked it. I truly dig, it was, I just, there's no words to describe it. It was just totally,
Well,
wow.
I mean, the great thing is, I get to watch all of this footage on YouTube now, and watching them perform back in the day.
Mhm.
Oof, the energy and the passion that these guys all had then,
Right.
and I just think it's so cool that Steve Perry released the Traces album back in 2018, and he's still been out there. Because I'm going, oh my gosh, is he just going to do this and go back away? Like, is he not gonna continue? And I'm so thrilled, and I think everybody else is too, that he just chose to continue on.
I mean, just, yeah. Him blessing him with all that talent and blessing the world, I'm just so thankful that he's sharing his gift,
Yeah. Yeah. No, we're very, very, very fortunate. And
Yes.
did you think Steve was going to be on tonight?
Well, it would have been nice to see a little video of him, like FaceTiming type of thing. I think
Yeah.
that's what a lot of the fans were hoping,
Yep.
but him answering questions was like, oh my God. And everybody just like, blah. I mean, did you see how many fans were on? Like
I know.
2,000? Over 2,000.
It was
I mean,
crazy.
I was on, it was like, 29, 50. As it got closer, it was 200. Then it was 1K. And then it was 2.1K. I'm like, holy crap, look at this. This is totally awesome. And the people putting their flags up from all the different countries that were in on that.
Yeah.
And that little, spiel going on. And it's like, it was just all over the world. The Philippines, Brazil, I mean, it was just totally rocking.
Now, did you watch on YouTube or Facebook?
I watched on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't see a lot of that. I mean, everything it was so fast, and I was trying to write down the questions and.
Yeah, it was flipping really fast, and a couple of the fans on the Facebook fan page was saying, "Hey, Miss Gary, it's too many people on here, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Hey, I mean."
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
A fan base that other artists wish they had.
Yeah.
I mean, such a variety of ages and that was to be expected. I mean, especially because he's a very private person.
I know.
I love him. Oh my God, I love his music. I love him. And, and then people are posting the inside. I haven't got my album yet. My album's to be delivered tomorrow. Woo!
Oh, nice.
But, a couple of girls on the Facebook fan page, they posted the inside of the album. And have you seen it? Have you seen the inside of the album?
No, I have not.
Oh, and my eyes welled up. It's so stinking adorable.
Oh.
I don't want to give it away because if you're expecting your album, I want you to be surprised. So.
That is so cool. Well, I mean, he's always got surprises up his sleeve, right? And
I know. I think he gets a kick out of it. And I think that's so, I don't know. I think that's so awesome.
Well, I think it was awesome that he did the cards. He did the signed Christmas cards in, every certain number of CDs. I think that's great. And someone put on one of my videos today that they got a card signed by Steve Perry. And I'm like, that is so cool. So cool.
Bless his heart.
Yeah.
Bless his heart to sign all those autographs.
I know.
For his fans. Oh my God.
I know. I know.
People saying, I wish he would put out more.
And he did. And he put out more.
Yeah.
He did a second batch, I think.
Yes,
so it's like, thank you, Steve. Because, when he did the second batch of Target ones, because he just did the second batch for his website, when he did the second batch for Target, that's when I was able to get one. I don't know if it was Carol, but somebody messaged me. He just put more up. And I'm like, yay. So I went and I got one. So I got a couple of Target ones. And I was very happy about that. And I'm sure a lot of other people were too, because they went like that. Hotcakes.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
He's got so many people that love him. That's to be expected.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the
he's
feeling.
Real.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, he's down to earth real. He's not like these plastic other artists, and I won't name who they are, but
No, we won't name them. But we know.
We know who they are. We don't need to name this name. No names, please.
Hey, Patty, thank you for what you do. Tell everybody out there in radio listening land and Kiki.fm land the name of your business. Is it called Laughing Designs? Is that what it's called?
No, it's Laughing Fox Designs.
That's why I'm asking you. Laughing Fox Design. I forgot the Fox.
Right.
Okay.
And I listen to what?
Kiki.
FM. Oh, I'm sorry. Kiki.fm.
Oh my. So if people want to reach out to you, how do they get a hold of you? Do they call you, Facebook you, or how do people find you, Patty?
They can find me on Facebook. Right now, my Etsy store is on vacation.
What do you mean it's on vacation?
It's a long story.
Okay.
I had some intellectual property.
Oh, okay. All right.
Jeez.
Well, you got to go on.
Stole my stuff. So anyway, that's a long story, but yeah, they can still reach me through my Facebook.
You know what Gary Stuckey just said to me talking about that? He went, ha ha. He thought it was funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he is. Can you imagine that?
He's laughing at Al.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh. Can you believe Gary Stuckey's making fun of me tonight?
Well, you're easy to make fun of now. You know, come to Florida, the seagulls always call your name.
God, I think I'm gonna play a flock of singles right now. Patty, thank you so much for what you do, girl, and we look forward to talking to you again real soon. Love you, girl.
Bye, Patty. Thank you.
God bless.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Oh my God, she's great.
Al, you got to call Mark.
I will, for God's sakes. Calm down. Mike, I'm going to keep Mike up until 1 o'clock in the morning.
No, don't keep Mark up. That's not fair. I have to go yard sailing in the morning.
Oh, God, we got a few more people we got to talk to. What time does Mike have to go to bed?
Oh, he's not going to bed
Don't
right
worry
now.
about it.
All right.
Talk to the audience here for a second, will you?
All right.
Oh, my God, the stress. I just can't.
So Charlotte said she loves my hat. You only found the chimney. Well, at the Dollar Tree I went to tonight, they had elf ears. They had snowmen, like the little on the springs, but they looked wicked cheesy. I thought this at least looked halfway decent, and you could definitely embellish these and put more, like everybody on TikTok, they could probably make this into something ridiculous, but for $1, what the heck do you want? Al, that's sad that Gary's making fun of you after you told him you loved him tonight. It's a love relationship between those two. Hey, you guys are awesome. Laughing Fox Designs, go ahead and check her out. She's got great stuff, and I wore her t-shirt of Steve Perry a couple weeks ago. Let's see. Oh, and someone asked, what is my favorite song? I have to say, my favorite song from the Season album is definitely Old Lang Syne. I just love that. I loved how he did it. I know everybody's got a different opinion, but I don't know, for some reason that touched me the most. I don't know. I can't explain why, but it did. Of course, much love right back to you, hon. It does, Kiki. It's beautiful. I found the chimney. Oh, the chimney. Well, I wish I could go down my chimney, like pretend I'm Santa. Did you ever want to be Santa and go down a chimney?
All the time.
Not when the fire's on, though, because
No.
that would be dangerous.
Talking to your broadcast microphone, I like to go down the chimney and go, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, well.
Say hi to Darcy from Michigan.
Darcy.
Kiki.
You and your beautiful Kiki.fm sweatshirt. Thank you.
I love it. It's so comfy.
Well, you look great in it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Now, did you have fun on Halloween?
Yeah. It started to get a little chilly, but hey, it's the first time I was able to wear it.
That's awesome. Yeah, Halloween here. What did we do? We did nothing. We did absolutely nothing. We just hid under the table and turned all the lights off. Hoping
trick-or-treaters.
Well, because we get none anyway.
Oh.
But then it was like 9 o'clock and Al goes, 5 cars just pulled up to the house. I mean, we live in the country and it's like, oh my gosh, turn everything off. Turn the Christmas tree off. It's Halloween, mind you. And like, I don't want anybody to see me. So 9 o'clock at night, that's a little creepy, you know?
Yeah.
Especially in the middle of nowhere.
It's over with here. They do it from 6 to 8.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Thank you. Like, you should have a time limit.
There should be a curfew on Halloween.
Yeah.
You know, Darcy, did you realize that people are making fun of me because I put my Christmas tree up on Halloween? What's wrong with that, Darcy?
Oh, well, it's not Christmas. It's Halloween.
Okay. Never mind.
So, Darcy, tell us your favorite song from the album and what did you think of the album release listening party?
Mine was Old Lang Syne.
Oh, just like
Loved
me.
that one.
Oh, mine too.
Loved.
Yeah.
I liked it. it was like you. I really thought I was going to see him.
Yeah.
And the chat was way too fast for me.
I'm like, I can't. I just can't keep up with this. I tried, but I couldn't. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Did you see anyone you knew in the chat? I loved seeing everybody I knew in the chat.
Well, if I'd have to slow it down and pull it.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. I saw Gary's name go by once.
Yep. I did too. I saw it a couple of times. So it was just kind of fun. Oh, I know. It was just neat.
Yeah. I can't believe you've never seen Steve Perry with Journey. What was wrong with you? Why didn't you go back then?
It's called Poor. It's called let's see. My mother didn't drive, so I had no way to get there. And
Oh.
second of all, I didn't have money to go to a concert. There was none of that. None of that
She had to
stuff.
stay home and do chores all the time. That's all she did was cook and cut the lawn.
Cut the grass.
Cut
I had
the
to cut
grass.
the grass, like our little patch of grass in
She-
Providence.
She cut the grass and I smoked the grass.
No, he didn't. He's so ridiculous.
Well, I seen him in Detroit like every time they came
Ugh,
in the early 80s.
how
But
nice.
they did capture it there, the live album.
Oh,
Some
my
of it, anyways.
So were you at that show?
Yes.
Oh God. Like
I
how-
love the captured album.
So now when you think about that, show, what is the most vivid memory that comes up in your brain?
I was in nosebleed, so it was. But his dance, I just loved watching him just move around
Yeah.
and talk and chatted through it.
God. Now, did
I
you ever
liked it.
try to get backstage?
No.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, no.
No. Nope.
That would have been me.
Never like that.
Really? You were not like a stalker?
No.
Yeah, I think there's a problem with me because that would that's what I wanted to do. That was my thing to just try to
Now,
meet everybody.
Kiki, tell the whole audience right now how you met this beautiful woman from Michigan. Because of who? How did you two girls come together? Now, Darcy lives in Michigan, but she met Kiki, and tell the story if you don't mind. I know you've said it a number of times, but people might be tuning in for the first time and don't know who the heck Darcy is or Kiki or whatever. How'd you guys meet?
So we were at the Steve Perry event 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, it was something in mimosas. Mammals and mimosas or something.
Mammals and mimosas.
Yeah.
It was a breast cancer.
Fundraiser, and Steve helped raise a lot of money. It was over 40,000, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And we met that day. Did we meet in the buffet line?
Yeah, my sister pointed you out. Oh my God, that's Kiki.
The buffet line?
Yeah, getting breakfast.
Your sister
Well, we were
Kathy?
standing in line to get her.
She wasn't having a
breakfast.
cigarette? She was, oh my God.
And then
She's the one, because she had just seen your video. She goes, oh my God.
that's so funny. So then these crazy ladies with Leah.
Yeah, because Leah was at our hotel.
That's so.
She rode over with us to the hotel, or to where it was at.
And they all got in our car and we went and had cheese at a restaurant.
Yeah, right next to our hotel.
Yep. That's what we did. And we've been connecting ever since. So that was the best day. Yes, we got to meet Steve Perry, which was amazing and probably will never, ever happen again for me anyway. But we're all still talking, a couple of years later. I think that's just the coolest thing ever. And that's the big thing I got out of that day. And I know it was, but I want to meet Steve Perry. Yes, that was fabulous. Of course it was. But
there's also meeting all the people that liked what you like.
Yes. Well, that's it, right?
Except Al, right, Al?
That's right. But you know what? And I'm being very truthful. The best thing about that whole episode, well, is meeting all the people, but just hanging out with you girls. I never gone on a date with 4 girls before, or 5 girls. I couldn't believe it.
You just let 3 strangers get in the back.
I know it. I mean, I never was that many girls on a date before. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was speechless, wasn't I?
Lucky you.
Lucky me.
Darcy, he's never speechless.
Yes, I am.
Like ever.
I have learned that.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Thanks, Darcy.
My
You're
God.
welcome, Al.
I love you, Darcy.
I love you too. And happy birthday on November 17th.
Oh my God! Oh, you pain in my butt. Payback's a bitch. But you know what? How do you know my birthday? My birthday was.
Because it's the day before mine.
Oh, that's right. We talked about this some years
Al,
ago.
how old are you going to be? Al?
I don't know. I'm going to be 69. I don't know what the heck I'm going to be.
I thought he was going to be 70 this year. I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to have a party.
No.
And he goes, I am not.
No,
I'm not going to be
stop it.
70.
No,
I'm
stop
like,
it.
oh, but you're pretty close.
Oh my God, I just
You're
can't.
really close.
So your birthday is November
Like this
18th,
close.
right?
Right.
Yeah. And you're going to be 39, right?
Yep,
Yeah, good.
exactly.
That's great.
So are you going to see any shows near you or?
No, I haven't been into any at all.
Yeah,
Sad.
I know. I know it is sad, but have you had any like outdoor festivals or anything like that?
Oh yeah. All that came back this summer.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Yeah, I know, like it was too long. But
Yeah.
where did I go? Where did we even go? I don't even remember, but Al, where did we
I
go?
don't know. I don't even remember yesterday. I don't even know what the heck's going on tomorrow. You know, all I know that Darcy from Michigan for Halloween she dressed up in a Kiki FM hoodie. I mean, like, she went to people's house and go trick or treat. She put the hood on. She went trick or treat, smell my feet.
At my son's house. They went trick or treating.
Yeah, but oh my God, did you scare anybody when you're trick or treating, Darcy?
No, I passed out the candy. They all came to me.
Oh, can I ask you a personal question?
Oh my
Of
gosh.
course.
What kind of candy did you pass out to people?
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yes.
Wow.
My favorite on the planet.
See, the reason we don't give the candy out because if we did, then I'd eat them all before the kids got them, right?
Of course.
Let me just tell you, I had a jar that says yum on it, and I filled it with Kit Kat bars. They're all gone. Al, who ate them?
I didn't hear that. What'd you say?
Who ate them, Al?
Ate what?
And the funny thing is, so there are no kids living here anymore.
Right.
So I go, someone ate all the candy bars, and he goes, "Oh, well, I didn't do it." I'm like, "But you're the only one here."
It was a cat. There's a cat. Mittens did it, and the cat and Louie the dog were like fighting over a Kit Kat bar.
No, Al.
Busted out.
Well, Darcy, thank you very much. I know it's past your bedtime, but we love you and thank you for your support. And,
Love you guys too.
Love you, Darcy.
And I miss you a lot. And I'm going to come out to Michigan, and you're going to get in my car. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, I will. And you'll drive me to the restaurant.
Oh, by the way, how's your sister Kathy doing?
Oh, good. Actually, she's coming up next weekend.
She is.
She'll be here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, when she comes out, have her give me a call, okay?
I will do that.
Go back and flashback to some of those special memories.
And give her a big hug for us.
Okay, I will.
All right. Bye, Darcy. Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
All right, hon. Bye.
Bye-bye. So talk to your people in the chat for a second.
Okay. All right. So this is such a fun. I hope you're having a good time. Maureen, you love the Captured Live album. Isn't that great? It's just so amazing the memories you guys have. We're a diehard fan. They really are, Gary. Yes, I'm going up instead of down. Like, okay. Steve Perry fans are the best. I have to agree with you. I think this whole community that has been created around the love of Steve Perry, I think is just, I can't even explain it. It's been so fun for me, and I think for Gary too. I'm speaking for you, Gary, but it's just been so fun, and the fact that we've been able to connect with so many different people from around the world is absolutely insane. And I think that's just been the coolest part of this. And like I said, yes, the Steve Perry event was amazing. Okay. We had a great time. However, we made friends that we still have. And I'm surprised Al hasn't scared them away yet. I'm thankful for that. But to me, that was just the greatest thing that came out of that day. And Mark, yes, we did not meet him that day, but him and Al started talking on social media after, and we've been friends. So it's just, I don't know. It was just really special. And I think it's so special that a lot of you have connected through the chat. It's great.
And talk about connecting. Say hi to Mark.
Oh, well, finally. It's about time.
Kiki, Al, and Kiki Nation. It's Mark from Baltimore. What's up?
Ow! Mark's in the house.
Yeah. How you guys doing?
Good. Okay, Mark, spill it. What was your favorite song?
Silver Bell.
Really?
Yeah. I enjoyed that ever since he put that out.
Yeah. I just think it's so funny. Everybody's got a different one. I think it's great.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So, did you think Steve was going to be live?
Of course, just like everyone else. I was waiting for his face to pop up.
Yeah.
But hey, you cannot be disappointed. No matter what he does, it's the best. So
I was just going to ask you if you were disappointed.
no, you can't be. You can't be.
No, I'm not going to lie. I was sad about it. Because I really thought it was going to happen. I did. I know.
Yeah, as soon as the last song was done, I was just waiting for him to come on and just start talking about it and answering live questions. But it just went blank, and it was like, okay, that's done. Now let's go to Kiki.
No, you know when I knew it was over. So the last song was playing, and then the next video popped up on the end screen.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
oh, don't do it. Don't go to the next video. Don't do it. No. And what did it do? It went to the next video. I'm like, no, it's over. No, it can't be over.
Kiki was
earlier. You were talking earlier about remember the countdown.
The countdown.
The countdown was more exciting than New Year's Eve countdown.
Oh my God!
I was so nervous. I'm like, oh my God.
Great.
Oh my God. I'm curling my hair. I'm getting my hat out. I'm like, oh my gosh. I got my pajamas on. I was so and then it's counting. It's 12 seconds, 8 seconds.
It was.
I know.
I caught myself counting down from 10 like I do on New Year's Eve. I did.
What is the matter with you people? Get a life. God. Jeez.
Don't you think Steve Perry should do a live New Year's Eve party?
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Well, where's he going? Where's he going? Where are we all going? We're all in the same boat, I think. We're not going anywhere. It's not like we're going clubbing. So we would all sit there and watch him live on New Year's Eve. I would.
I think millions would. Let's do it.
I think so too. I think we should message him and he's going to say, you people are nuts. I'm going to the coffee shop.
I'm going to be on live New Year's Eve. How many people are going to watch me?
3.
Okay. You 3, he says 2. Never mind.
That's why I said tonight, I'm like, oh, we're going to go talk to our 3 fans, which is fine. 3 is better than 0. So it's good. It's all good. So Mark, what has been your anticipation for the release of this album?
The anticipation.
Yeah, like what did you like? What were you expecting? Were you expecting, some fast music, a little of both? Like, what did you think it was going to be?
Yeah, a little of both, honestly. Yeah, definitely.
Now, what do you think? It's still sticking in my head. A little while ago, I said that a lot of people in the chat were saying that they would like to see Steve release a spiritual album. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I would like to see that too. I would like to hear that because he's very, very soulful.
Yeah,
and I think that he would do a fantastic job doing an album like that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think so too. I wonder if he would.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he would or not.
Yeah.
But I think every song he did on this album tonight, every song was great.
I agree. I totally agree.
Very well done. He put his spin on every song.
Yep.
It was great.
It was enjoyable.
Song, it almost sounded like a Motown Temptation song.
Yeah.
The way it started.
No, that's true. And I agree with you. I enjoyed every single song. Yep. I can't wait to get my CD. I'll pop it in my car like an old woman and drive around and not come home until it's over.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
But you know what I would like to see?
What?
With the holiday season coming up, wouldn't it be great if he would just like do a pop-up holiday special, like live from Rockefeller Center or something like that, and do 2 or 3 of his songs?
He could
off of this album.
I mean, that would be amazing,
wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be amazing, and because don't you think like this has just brought so much happiness to everybody? Like I've just been so excited about this album release and just the fact that he's out here again talking, I just think is so awesome. It's just fun. It just brings light to my day.
Yep. And I'm sure he knows that. I'm sure he knows how many people that he has touched with this album.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Say hi to Evelyn from the Philippines who's watching right now.
No way.
Yes. And
Wow.
and Charlotte wants to watch Steve Perry sleep. I don't know why.
I would love to see.
Why?
I said that.
Just can't.
I said that we should if we were to film him sleeping, it would be a hit. And Gary said a Christmas special like Perry Como, just like Steve
Yes.
likes Perry Como.
Absolutely, Gary. Yes.
Yeah, I agree. And if I were to film him sleeping,
Be arrested.
creepily, I think
Creepily.
people would like it. Like, just say I climbed up the side of his house, like I scaled it. And then I put a little camera on him just sleeping. And he's going,
Yeah, and broadcast it live on YouTube.
oh my God. Can you imagine? People love that. They would love it. Millions of views. Millions. Millions.
Plus Al.
Oh,
And then there's
God.
Al.
I want to play separate ways right now. That's what I want to do.
You know what, Al? What if I filmed Al sleeping, Mark?
Yeah, that's what I was about to
Oh,
say.
God. Yeah, right.
Whenever we get the same 3 people watching.
Oh, you pains in the asses. Whatever.
No, I'm serious. I think that would be fun. Well, I did a little TikTok of the dog sleeping and Al sleeping.
I know.
Oh, God, I can't.
That was hilarious.
He was so mad.
Yeah, but see, I was sleeping, and she has the camera on me. I go, what the hell is she doing? And the first things out of my mouth, Mark, were, "Don't post that." So, so I don't know what Instagram is and TikTok. I have no idea. And then all of a sudden, I see TikTok or whatever the hell it is, and then me go. I guess.
I still think, Al, I still think you should have your own YouTube or TikTok.
No, I'm not gonna.
That's what I say all the time.
No,
I do.
No.
I think so. Old guy in the woods, we could call it. Like
What?
when you could just go.
You call me an old guy? Come on.
You go talk to the trees.
No, I'm not gonna
and
talk to the trees.
Rocks.
Yeah,
Like,
if I talk to the trees, you know what would happen? They'd all bark at me.
Yeah, but Gary talks to the trees when he's outside, doesn't he?
No, he talks to the grass in his yard,
Oh my
Yeah.
and I smoke the grass in my yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll get you your own YouTube channel, and then we can call it, the Sleeper in the Woods. Yeah, we can do that.
Mark, what do you got going on for the weekend?
Not too much. Not too much.
Now, did
I'm
you
just
ever get
chilling
back
out.
to? Did you ever get back to Salem, or no?
No, not after we met up with you guys in Boston. No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were going to go back like closer to the Halloween season.
No, we plan on going back next year for Halloween.
Oh no, it was
Oh,
packed.
God.
People were
Oh,
doing
I
all
bet.
kinds of videos, and it was packed.
Yep, I bet it was.
I've never been there at Halloween time.
That's the place to be, apparently.
Yeah.
Yep.
People are dressed up. It's just great. But imagine a land where we all look like Steve Perry.
Well, talk about looking like Steve Perry. Mark,
no.
Mark, can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are watching Kiki on the Kiki Classic Rock YouTube and Kiki.fm and everything else, and we thank everybody for the support. But can I ask you a serious question here? Why do you dress up like Steve Perry? You put up like a picture out the other day with this long hair and this tattoos. Are those tattoos on your arms? Are they real?
I was getting myself ready for tonight.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that wig from?
Party City.
How much did you pay for that wig?
I don't remember.
Al-
$4.95.
Okay.
Al, that's
Yeah.
a personal question.
No, it's not a personal question.
Maybe he wanted to spend a lot of money on the wig.
But
Maybe he didn't want Dawn to know about
I
it.
had to get in the spirit for tonight. The release party.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
yeah,
That's true.
it's not. Nobody's ever seen that picture. I'm telling you, you're missing something.
You're
you know?
missing
But,
out.
I did it too just to have fun. Yeah, I enjoy having fun.
Yeah, I know you
Just
do.
like Kurt when he posted the picture of it and Kiki, you got to enjoy.
Can you
It's fun and-
actually believe that Kurt actually paid for those things?
Did he? Nice. Nice.
Nice. Well, Mark, thanks for all you do. I'm sorry to keep you up so late tonight. I know you got to get up early in the morning and take a walk in Baltimore there. You take a walk every
will.
day.
And you didn't keep me up late at night. You guys are worth it. I up until
Oh,
2 in the morning with Kiki died.
oh,
You know that.
You're so sweet, and we appreciate
Can
you.
I ask you one more question before you go?
Yep.
What are you getting me for Christmas this year?
A separate ways tattoo on your uh-huh.
On your uh-huh.
All right. Say good night, Mark.
Good night, Mark.
Good night, Mark.
Mark, thank you so much.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Oh my God, he's so cute, isn't he?
He's so friggin' cute. We love
All right,
us
talk to you
some
people.
Mark.
Talk to you people.
Talk to Tracy. Wait a minute. No. Haha, Gary. LOL, Gary. As it is, if it's on your head, it's in your hair. Yes, Grams, he's so handsome. Oh my gosh, we're still talking about how handsome Steven is. I love Steven. Did I just call my brother's name is Steven? And I talked to him tonight. I'm like, Steven. Is trying to be my mom. I got ready for tonight too, but Steve forgot to come. I still love him though. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Now, Rita said, I don't think he is that spiritual. I think he believes, but I don't see him making Christian music. Why is everybody saying that though? Because I just found that for some reason, I found that interesting. Does anybody else appreciate Steve singing about touching your face or good morning girls, golden hair, etc., rather than the big butts being sung about today's artists? You know what? I agree with you. And all right, here I am going on with TikTok again, but I was watching this really nice cooking video, but the music the guy was playing for it was sinful. And I'm not trying to be a prude here, but the words that were being used in the song that he was playing while he's cooking some meat, like just a simple cooking, I just wanted to, they're called burnt ends or whatever, poor man's steak tips or something like that. I'm like, why'd you have to put that music on? This was a great cooking video, a nice recipe. And it was ruined by that music that he was playing. I was so sad about it. I'm like, I can't finish watching how you make these. So I'm going to watch someone else make them. And I did. I moved on and someone else who had clean music on with their steak tip recipe. They're called Poor Man's Burnt Ends or something. So we had them at this barbecue place next state over in Connecticut, but it's not too far. And that's what they're called, like burnt steak tips or something, the ends. So I just wanted to know how to make them because I've been thinking about them. And you literally get chuck roast, you put some honey, some rub, mix it all with your and I found in a lot of recipes now you have to use your hands to mix things up. No spoons. You got to get right in there and just mix it all up. And then they do barbecue sauce. They bake it for like 2 hours and then take it out, put more barbecue sauce, more rub, more honey. And these things come out so freaking yummy. I can't wait to try. Let's do that, Kiki. First, we have to find out where he lives. I will bring the ladder, and Al, you can bail us out of jail.
No, I'm not
You
bailing
don't want
anybody out.
Al to bail you out of
No,
jail.
no.
That's not going to
Nuh-uh.
happen because I have all the money. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have any money. All right. I think Steve should do a Hallmark romantic movie. Just a random thought. Let me tell you something. Hallmark. It's got a lot going. Hallmark and Lifetime, and I have a big announcement coming in a couple of weeks. I can't say anything now,
Really?
but well, you already know what it is, but
Oh yeah,
something really cool. So Hallmark and Lifetime, they got some awesome Christmas movies
really
coming out.
I can't wait.
Charlotte, that would be a great Hallmark movie. I hope so, Gary.
You-
Burnt Ends sounds great. I've never tried them. I can't wait to make them myself. Beverly, I know, right? Yes, Al, were you going to say something, dear?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, I was reading some of the comments here. I'm a little slow, but Gary kind of comparing Steve Perry to Lou Graham too.
Oh,
Yeah.
now that's interesting. Well, because they were both huge at the same time.
Right. But they're talking about Christian music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's much like Lou Graham. Lou Graham is really good, isn't he?
He's great.
He's
I don't
great.
see him doing a spiritual album at all, Lou Graham, even though I know he is he's very spiritual. But Steve Perry, I don't know, but for some reason that's sticking in my head. Do you like my sphere?
Yeah, I see that.
It's not really glowing though. So I don't think it works.
Well,
It says it lasts for hours, but they lie. Because
the
wait a
only way
minute.
you can see if it works.
Oh, yes.
What?
Under the table, but it's
No,
not really.
Kiki, do me a favor. Get up from your broadcast booth for a second. Go turn out the studio light.
Okay.
I turn out the other light, and then you can show the listening audience, the viewing audience. Now, Kiki is away from the her broadcast chair right now.
Oh, I'm scared.
Now she's scared.
All right, ready?
Can't see anything.
Oh, look at it.
Can you see?
That's so
Look
fun.
at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. From
Woo.
Kiki.FM Studios, it's a flashing light. It's entertainment at its best.
Wait a minute.
That's right. You listen to Steve Perry's Christmas album. You watch Kiki.FM on YouTube tonight, Kiki Classic Rock, and you see something shiny.
Doesn't this look like something in chemistry class? Like, that is ridiculous. I don't want to go back to
kill
school.
yourself in there.
All right,
My
yeah.
God.
I'm frightened.
Well, turn the light on.
Woo!
Not you can't see it. Look at this. Kiki.FM. I just can't. Oh,
Listen, the things we do for you people.
I know it.
It's
This is
true.
Great.
All right. Speaking of which,
Say
I have to
hi-
go to
say
bed.
Hi to Tracy. She thought it was super cool. Gary Stuckey came in from outside and said, "Wow, that's great." And John says she likes neon things, especially when they light up in dark and everybody else is in the room. She's by herself, and she's going to go out and buy some glow sticks tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
you got to
put
go
them
to
around
Dollar
her socks.
Tree.
What?
You got to go to Dollar Tree. So
No,
I have to
don't.
go because I have a yard sale to go to in the morning, actually several.
Right.
And this was so much fun. I hope you guys had a great time. However, do not get this whipped cream. If you like whipped
No.
cream, do not buy this because it's not whippy. It's drippy. I am very disappointed in this whipped cream. So Ready Whip people, I don't know what you did there, but it's wrong.
Don't. You should,
I'm upset about
Yeah,
it.
but no. Maybe you're not reading the instructions right. It says nitro creamer.
Dude,
The
how hard is it to
Yeah,
pour
but-
whipped
but-
cream?
but nitro creamer, that's not even edible. Kiki, that might be for nitroglycerin.
Fill mug
but-
with coffee.
But
Save room for creamer.
well,
Shake can well
no,
4
stick out.
times
You
before
can't-
use and
you
remove
can't
cap.
show product like that on the air because
Turn can completely upside down and press nozzle sideways
about me
with
upside down?
finger
That'd be
to
great.
add creamer.
So my
Rinse
birthday's coming up.
nozzle
You can send me birthday
thoroughly with
cards.
warm water and
Kiki.fm
replace in
Studios. You go on the
refrigerator.
website, Kiki.fm.
You know what?
You can send me
Maybe you
cards.
should buy it because you know why? Because it's not whippy
So
whipped cream.
Beverly Rogers, we got to hitch up with her. She loves yard sales, you know.
I freaking love them.
So Beverly
Everything
Rogers
I
gotta
own
go
is from a yard
with.
sale. My dog is from a yard sale. My
Yeah.
kids are from yard sales.
Oh,
My
now,
husband's
wait
from a
second.
yard
See,
sale.
everybody's going, oh my God. Sonia wants to go. yard
Trying it
selling
one
with-
time. One more time. Ready?
Hi, Jeannie. How are you?
It's drippy. It's disgusting.
That's right. Now, Gary Stuckey says that they'll never sponsor you.
I don't care. I don't want it. I will never buy this again.
She shows all these products. I don't know why she does that.
All right, we have to go. Thank you guys. You
Yeah.
guys are awesome.
Right.
I hope you had fun.
Oh, by the way, you want to invite people to listen to this. What's the radio station called?
Kiki.fm.
Kiki.fm. If you haven't downloaded it yet, it's on your Android phone, your iPhone. If you have an Alexa, you say, Alexa, enable Kiki.fm. Also, you can stream us online at Kiki.fm. And another thing, which is entertaining, is the Kiki Classic Rock YouTube channel, which all of you are watching right now. If you know any friends, if you have any, I don't have any friends.
I don't have any friends.
You want them to subscribe.
Yeah.
Kiki does a broadcast here every morning at 7 o'clock, around 7 o'clock hour, every morning, weekday morning from Monday through Friday. She talks about classic rock news and you call it classic rock raw, right?
Yeah, I do.
Right,
But you know, like I was throwing in some Real Housewives news this week because I can't help it.
right.
I can't help it.
But that program is. Anyway, have yourself a good weekend. You are a good weekend. Kiki, say bye-bye.
Guys, remember to be kind to everyone, stay strong, and always remember, most importantly, keep loving Steve Perry because you know why? Because he's awesome. This was fun tonight. Thank you, Steve Perry, and thank you to all of you. You guys are flipping great. I love all of you. Gary, do your Seth Godin homework, as I will be too. And thank you for joining. Guys, thank you so, so much. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Love you so much.